So the South African artist Tyla, you want to get into the conversation with her because a lot of people are kind of over her a little bit, especially a lot of Black Americans. And Tyla, she's young. She's 22 years old. She's a South African artist that came over to America. You know, she got popular with her song Water. And Tyla kind of stepped in it a little bit when they asked about her identity. Now, in her country of South Africa, um, you have black people, you have East Indians, you have white people, you have colored people as well as one of the categories. Now, in our history in America, the term colored is like a slur. And we went through in the Jim Crow South and segregation and all of that. So when Tyla came over here and said, "No, I'm not black, I'm colored," she's immediately thinking, you know, about the identity that she would have in South Africa. But in this country, it's offensive to say you're colored. And most black people will say in America, well, no, you just black because I got people in my family that look like you. Or the people that call colored in South Africa, you will see people in America who are part of the black community look just like them. Like I said, especially you want to see a lot of them, go to Cape Town, South Africa. You will see a lot. So Tyla went on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne The God, and they had some questions that she did not want answered. And so Charlamagne did what Charlamagne do. Charlamagne gonna press the envelope and asked about the colored conversation. She decided not to answer at the time. She turned away, looked at her public relations, and they answered for her, but that just made it worse. So everybody just kind of went in. So now you have some South Africans are like, "Hey man, just leave her alone. Why y'all so obsessed with, you know, her identity? Hey, she's colored. That's where she comes from. That's what she is. You know, it's her own culture. Americans just need to understand there's more than one culture except theirs." And so, you know, black Americans are saying, "Hey, well, you saying you colored mean you want to other yourself." And she's coming into America during a time of a delineation movement. Now, the delineation movement a lot of black Americans are having is just kind of worried about black Americans. They're not worried about nobody else because when other groups have came over here to immigrate to America, they kind of separate themselves from black Americans. So they constantly put themselves in their own communities because where they come from, they delineate, right? So Tyla doing that kind of put her in the crosshairs of all of that. At the same time, Tyla and the management she has made grave mistakes. This is the thing. I'll travel to different countries. I'm not going to travel to a country and not get with the people, especially I'm trying to work with, right? So Tyla is trying to get in good with the black American community. The first thing she should have did is got with black Americans and start working with them, learning the black American culture, just learning because you're coming into a different country that's not South Africa. And so you need to get with them just to learn to say, hey, what can you say, what you can't say, is etc. Some people say she shouldn't have to do that. Yes, she should. Just like when I go to South Africa, I ask questions because I don't want to be offensive in South Africa. I've been to South Africa at least 3 times already and can't wait to go back again. And I make sure to get with South Africans. I have South Africans on my team now. I talk to South Africans all the time. I ask them questions. Hey, what do y'all think about this? What do you think about that? Hey, you know, what's your culture? I ask all kind of questions because I'm not trying to be offensive to somebody else's culture, especially when I'm in their homeland and I'm not in the United States of America. So when you go to whatever country you go to, you got to follow the culture that's already there. Now, what Tyla is not realizing, and she's young, that's why I kind of give her a pass a little bit, is because her management know good and well what they're doing. They're trying to use Tyla with the color thing, like take a jab at black America, but make an inside joke at the same time. Because you know, to her, this is my identity. But they know what they're doing. And I've been told by people on my team that Tyla has white management. Tyla even has a white boyfriend. And so clearly she's not surrounded by black Americans like that. That's what I'm getting at. She's not getting the right counsel. And what's going to end up happening if she don't get the right counsel, or at least get around black Americans enough to learn the culture and learn America how it is, she's going to fizzle out. Because if they can't make you popular with black America, and I know they're trying, then that's it. Because in order for them to market you to the Taylor Swift crowd, you got to go through Black America. But the fact is, she's still too black to be marketed to the Taylor Swift crowd or the Ariana Grande crowd. They just call it what it is. They not going to want to see her. They may like some of her music, but, and then the thing is, Tyla is a new artist. She doesn't have even a big catalog yet to have all these ruckus going on. Now, after the Breakfast Club, she did go to her Instagram and left a statement, but it would have been better if Tyla, that same statement she used, would have said that to Charlamagne back on the Breakfast Club. Saying that Tyla didn't need to be on the Breakfast Club, yes, she did. Tyla did need to be on the Breakfast Club so she could be seen as a new artist and be heard. That's one of the biggest platforms to go on, at least today, as of right now. So no, she was needed to go on the Breakfast Club, but she kind of bombed it with that question. That's just kind of the deal. So when some people said from South Africa, why y'all so concerned about race? Like, y'all, like, hold on, brother and sister in South Africa. Come on now. Now, you listen, you ain't talking to Charlamagne. You talking to me now. Y'all did go through apartheid, and that's all about race. Y'all still dealing with the legacy of apartheid. I know it's a lot of racism going on in South Africa. So y'all still are dealing with race. So what do you mean why Americans are concerned about race when y'all dealing with racism in South Africa constantly? And the color community, they aren't treated nice either. They're not. They're not like they're above anybody. You know what I'm saying? So Tyla just needs to get with Black Americans and surround herself with Black Americans and let them teach her. Like, she needs some Black management, and I think she'll be okay. But if she keep hanging around the people she got, she gonna crash and burn. Nobody gonna listen to her, and she gonna be on a plane right back to Johannesburg somewhere. I'm telling you, because too many Black Americans are kind of complaining about her, and I just wanted to kind of explain that. And then also some of this, some of the jabs that's being taken at Black Americans about Tyla. Listen, let's call it what it is. Y'all don't defend Tyla's community in South Africa. Y'all do not defend colored people. Y'all don't do that at all. So come on now. That's just be 100. Let's be completely 100 about that. So that's kind of strange how some of you acting about her. I get it. She from your country. I get it. But at the same time, you can't come to another country and then not know the way they move. Just like I can't go to South Africa and not know how South Africans move. It's just that simple. You just respect where you at. That's all. Whether you're in a different neighborhood or different country, just respect where you at and you good. So, Tyla, maybe she'll turn it around. Hopefully she gets the right management, but the route she's going to fizzle out in a year.